Hello everyone, welcome to YuGiOh Stories channels. We're going to be doing a deck profile from my Salamangreat deck. I went undefeated at locals and I've been working on the deck for a while, so I thought this was a good time to show it off. So basically 3 of all the good ones. A lot of people play 2 Foxy. I think it's fine, but like honestly it's such a good engine piece. Like if you see any of 2 of these, you're good. So like I could see you cutting Foxy, but Foxy's just so strong, especially like against back row decks, which is like 80% of the meta now. Like it's so good, honestly. So I think 3 is a good number. So of course you gotta play these 9 or at least 8, but I think 9 is the good number. For the 1-ups, 1 Jack, 1 Foul, 1 Falco. I think everybody in the TCG started playing 1 Foul. This card should be standard by now. If you're not playing it, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. Helps you make them rank 4s, and you know it's like a bad Tricks Our Life stage, but it does come up. And also it got like mistranslated, so you can summon this when your opponent summons Salamangreat. So today, like after they finished their combo and they summoned like Veilings under the Sunlight Wolf, I summoned this. Then I started my turn, activated its effect, and I baited out the Rage. So, it's pretty good. I think I've seen builds with 3 of these, so, but I think this is perfect 3 the level 4s. And then for the supporting monsters, 2 Debugs and 2 Buffalo. Debug is standard, but I cut it down to 2 because I don't want to see multiples of it, and it doesn't lose to hand traps, but like it does lose to like Ghost Ogre or Strike or something. I feel like it's like a worse summon. Whereas in like Flame Buffalo, like I think this is good going first or going second, because if you summon this, like they can't strike a normal summon, and then you're gonna go into Veilings. You're gonna do this Chain Link 1, Veilings, Chain Link 2. So even if they strike the Veilings, your Buffalo will still resolve. Like they can't Ghost Ogre your Buffalo. Like I just think this card's pretty good, and you can dodge Ash by using the Chain Links and making this Chain Link 1. I think that's the perfect number. I didn't like having too many of these, because sometimes if you draw it with like no other monsters, it's kind of dead. So that's why I was testing 3 of these and no Lady Debugs. But Lady Debug by itself gets you into a combo, whereas in this is safer and better, but you need other cards to help it. But on to the hand traps, 3 Veilers, 3 Ash Blossoms. So this should be pretty standard. And I only have 2 Phantasmes. To be honest, I didn't even resolve this card today. But this got resolved on me a bunch of times. But like, this card's pretty good. But if you don't have it, don't worry. You don't need to play it. You can play Nekroz instead. I'm playing 1 Ghost Ogre. I think this is perfect. Like 1 is like perfect. Like I hate when I see 2 Ghost Ogres. I feel like with 1, you could use it in any matchup, and it's not gonna clog your hand. So that's just 9 hand traps. I thought it was a good number. And for the 1-ups, 1 Will, 1 Fusion of Fire, 1 Sanctuary, standard, and 3 Circles. That's all pretty standard. Honestly, you don't really need to run this. Like, this is pretty good in the mirror match. In some matchups, it's dead. But like, I think the 1 is good, just because you know Salamangreat is going to be very, very popular. And then for the last spells, we just played 2 Called By and 2 Shared Right. So I found that actually like going second against Sky Strikers is like kind of hard, because they just main deck 2 Jamming Waves. They're really easy for them to bait out your Roars, and like they start with 6 cards in their hand. In my opinion, Sky Striker has a good matchup against this deck. So I wanted to main something that would help me against the Sky Striker matchup, but could also help me in any other matchup. And you know, I think Shared Right is pretty good. It's broken, honestly. Like, this helped me out. And 2 Called By the Grave, you know, I think it's good. I don't want to see too much of it, but I think 2 is perfect. Helps you play through hand traps, and it's kind of like a trap card in a way. Alright, then we're playing 2 Old Man. You know, you're playing like a going first deck, so this just helps you facilitate your good boards, you know. And last, we're playing 2 Rage, 1 Roar, no Trap Trick. I just think Rage is so good, honestly. Like, when I first started playing this deck, I would just focus on Roar, and I would set up that 1 Roar. But when you really think about it, like Roar just negates 1 card, Like, it's pretty good to counter trap so they can't respond to it. But Rage destroys 2 cards. And Rage doesn't get turned off if you don't have your Link monster. Like, if you don't have a Link monster, you can't use Roar anymore. But Rage, you can discard from your hand. You can send from the field. Like, Rage, I always wanted to see Rage, honestly. So I thought 2 was good. And that's it for the main deck. Moving on to the side deck. This should all be pretty standard. 3 Valinks. If you're running 2, I mean, I don't know how you say you don't miss a 3rd one, but 3 Valinks is standard. Then, of course, you're playing the 3 Wolves. You already know. Kagari 2.0. You gotta play this at 3. 2 Heat Leo and 1 Mirage Stalio and 1 Violet Chimera to wrap up the Salamangreat extra deck monsters. Honestly, 2 Mirage Stalio has not come up for me, but I can see why people are trying to play 2. Because sometimes, like, having the second one, it came up in testing a little bit. Like if you don't have, like, Boro load, you can place, like, a second one. Like, it's not bad to play 2, but I don't think you need it. And talking about Boro load, you play Boro load along with these. Hida, you have to play Hida. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't be running Hida in your extra deck. Phoenix, honestly, you can cut Phoenix. I barely make it, but it's a good card. Boro load, you can cut it if you can't afford it, but honestly, this card, it just helps you so much against, like, because after you go turn 1 and you do your combo, you don't necessarily have to use Stalio on your second turn if it survives, because you can use things like Will and a lot of other things, and you can make Boro load so easily in this deck. And Update Jammer, never made it today, but, like, it's still a good card, especially with Boro load. But you can honestly cut, I would cut, if you're going to cut anything or switch up anything, it would be these 3. But I think they provide good utility. And the last card was just Biz Dweller. Some people playing Baguska. Today I played against the Nekroz guy. So that's the only time I wanted Baguska, but Dweller, so good. It's good against Orcus, it's good against Thunder Dragon, it's good against Salamangreat. Like, I blind Dweller, like, all the time. Like, if I have a chance to make rank 4, I'm making Dweller. It's good against Draco. Like, it's only bad against, like, let's say, like, Altergeist. But, like, even, like, Prank Kids. Like, this, Prank Kids lose to this. Like, BA loses to this. Like, so many decks lose to this. Like, not Crusadia, though. I made a blind Dweller to Crusadia, and they still did most of their things. But, yeah, I think Dweller's, like, the best rank 4 you can make blindly. I've also been tempted to play Tornado Dragon, so that's something you can try out. And moving on just to the side deck, 3 Kaijus. I think Kaijus are so good. Helps you against, like, so many matchups. Not much to say there. Then we're playing 1 Super Volley and 1 Fusion of Fire, just from when you're going for the mirror match. It's crazy. Every time I played the mirror match, going into game 2, they would make me go first. So, I don't know, man. Like, and I was side my going second cards, but I still ended up winning, so that happened well. I do play these 2 just for going first. I think this is pretty good against strikers and against, even like going first against Salamangreat, you can do this, like chain it to the circle or chain it to their field spell or something, and roar. I like having 2 roars and 2 rage when you're going first, just so you don't have to, like, just so you can have more negates, even if they, like, hand trap you. And then we're playing 2 Lancia, because this is good for, like, danger decks or Thunder Dragons. Decided this against Nekroz so I could chain it to, like, their Trishula. 2 Twin Twisters. I was maining these, but I don't like them maining. Honestly, Salamangreat have a really easy way to deal with back row, like with Heat Leo and Foxy. So I sided them for when I knew I was gonna go second against, like, back row decks. And then same mentality for the back row decks, or, well, Pankatops helps without not just the back row decks, but, like, this helps you against, like, Guard Dragon decks like Danger, Thunder, Guard Dragon, or Crusadia, because it helps you break through one of their negates. And this is just for, like, all the other trap decks like Guru Control, or just anything like Red Reboot helps you against True Draco as well. But like always, side deck is up to preference and up to your locals. that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.